welcome or welcome back to my channel. What's up? It's Noetic Justice here. Hey. I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Libra. What's up, Libra? Libra squad. So yeah, before I get started, keep in mind that the messages I give may or may not resonate with you. Also, I kind of have like a little bit of like a cold or whatever, just a small bit. So if I sound all nasally, that's why. But thank you in advance for being here, okay? But yeah, so if the messages don't resonate, then like if it doesn't apply, let it fly, alright? Also, sorry about your bad luck. However, I hope that I'm able to help you in some way, form, or fashion, okay, Libra? So, without further ado, let's jump straight into it, alright? Alright. Can I get an elemental oracle for Libra, please? And thank you. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? Contemplating something, Libra? Alchemy, magic. Number 43 breaks down to a 7. The elements for this card are fire and air. So you're putting your thoughts into actions, Libra. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck you have Ocean's Bravery, number 30. It's an element of water. So it's like you're bringing your heart into it too. Your emotions are in it, Libra. Sorry, y'all. My bad. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. But yeah, it's like you're bringing your creativity. You're like putting it into something that's like visible, tangible. I'm getting that your thoughts and your actions are aligned right now. And you're like brave enough to take the steps you need to. You're gonna feel on top of the world, Libra, when you do this. Something about having like you're so focused on something. You're very focused on something, Libra. But it's like you're trying to balance your emotions. Your emotions could be very turbulent right now. Like excitedness, happiness, joy. There's something that's like really big and it feels really, really good to you. Maybe you're trying to like remain steady, like level-footed, steady-footed, grounded. But it's like something's taking flight. Okay, Libra. I'm gonna read from the book, okay? Let's see. Number 43. Magic, alchemy. I would pick it up, but I don't want to mess it up, okay? There is magic to be found everywhere if you look for it. You are the magic. It's like I joke around and I'll be like, I didn't put a spell on you, right? I am the spell, you know? I'm sure y'all have heard that before. Magic is not a miracle, although it can sometimes feel like that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Let me read that again, Libra. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Have faith in your ability. Weave together all the disparate pieces. Yeah, like you're facing it, dude. You could be like terrified or nervous to do something, or like I said, your emotions about something are so intense about what you're doing that it's like kind of I don't want to say scary because it's not really the like right word, but it's like intimidating perhaps. Your power could also be intimidating you, Libra, or like what you're able to face might intimidate others, right? The way that you're able to like be so gracious but so powerful at the same time, Libra. There is something about that. It's like, okay, it says right here, the author of this deck, okay, Stacy DeMarco, It says, for what it's worth, I see magic as a weaving of energy towards a particular purpose in an alchemic synergistic process. Magic has at its heart participation and purpose. Magic is deliberate change. Yeah, it's something you're doing like very intently, like on purpose. Like you could be very calculated right now. This is reminding me of calculus for some reason. Don't ask me why, but it is. Okay? You're also getting a lot of messages. There could be a lot of like people talking around you. They could be trying to get you, like I said, like they could feel intimidated, and so they're trying to like bring you down or something. But nothing's gonna bring you down, Libra, except for your own doubt in yourself, dude. Like, don't doubt yourself. You really need to be intentional with what you're, with your actions. Like, I mean, be intentional with every step you take. Be calculated, right? Have a game plan. There's something about you need to write down step by step something. Maybe you're creating like a recipe or something like that. But it's like you're giving yourself step-by-step directions. It could be from a divine inspiration, right? It's like you're following that. You're following your path. No matter how turbulent it gets, Libra, okay? But this feels like really, really good. And this with this being a 30, okay? So everything in threes, right? Do as you will, but harm ye none, I just heard. You could practice Wicca. That could be like your religion. Or maybe you're learning about different religions. Like, what is that called? Theology? Is that what that is? But you're learning how to, like, bring your actions, your thoughts, and your heart to something. And it's going to spark inspiration in you and in other people. Like, it's going to give you this, I'm seeing like a surge of momentum. Something about static electricity too. But yeah, like, don't be afraid to get your feet wet, Libra. These trees on this earth have no leaves. It's like you're bringing life to something that was dull. Or maybe you've been in an energy of, sorry guys, an energy of like stagnancy or lackluster, like something was lukewarm. But you're like bringing so much, like what you bring to it, Libra, the energy and effort you put into something is going to change it into this like dynamic, radical, beautiful thing. It's like this looks a lot like this right now, right? That's so cool. It's like very delicate even. But it's like beautiful. It's something that could be really simple as well. Alright? It can be a very simple thing. Okay, Libra? You need to feel free in your emotional expression of something as well, okay? Don't doubt, like I was saying, don't doubt how you feel about something. Don't doubt yourself, dude. Just take the steps. Like, you know you're on the right path. There's something about that, like, you just know. Go towards that, Libra. Regardless of all the, like, dead trees around you, per se. Like, there's something that's gonna, how do I express this? It's like you're gonna make the flowers bloom, Libra, or you're coming into like a new bloom, like you're fully blooming now. There's something about that. Like maybe you were a little bud, but now you're like truly opening up to your own potential, Libra. Okay? Let's keep going, alright? And just so you know, I already pre-shuffled the cards, okay? Okay. Alright, how is Libra currently feeling, please? Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Yeah, it's like there's magic in your heart, Libra. It's like only you can bring your heart, right? Like other people might try to mimic you, I'm getting. That's okay. Like, I mean, I prefer for them to try to do it on their own, but sometimes that's how we learn, right? Like by mimicking other people, okay? But it's maybe that's what you've been doing, but it's like now you're coming into your own. Like I said, you're like coming into your own blossom, into your like true potential. It's almost like you're bringing all your experiences and all of your it's almost like you're focusing on the things that inspire you and the things that like you're good at, but you're getting out of your comfort zone at the same damn time, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, Libra. But it's like only you can bring like your heart to something actually, right? Okay. The heart chakra and the hangman. It's like you feel untouchable right now, Libra. God's put something in your heart, dude, with the rainbow. God's put something in your heart, man. But it's like it's almost like you see your emotions through like all these different lenses or something like that. Something about like a 3D movie, like IMAX or something. But it's almost like your heart's protected, Libra, because you've gotten to a place where no matter what, you're good with you. There is something really about that. It's like, of course, if people are rude to me or whatever, right, they say mean things, all the birds. It's almost like I know better. It might hurt, it may sting, right? But nothing's going to change how I feel about myself except for me, or except for like God convicting me about something. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm getting you set back long enough, and it's time for you to bring your heart to something. And see, she's like, her heart, she's very open. It's like you're open to receiving this promise that God gave to you. It's like you know in your heart that you're chosen. Okay, Libra, there's something about that. And again, with the blossoming and the flowers and the clouds. But it's like you've been through a lot, okay? And you're emerging from the darkness, from the, maybe you were in like a, like I said earlier, like a lackluster or a very like down and out energy. But it's like something has come, okay, to like fill your heart up. But I'm getting more so that it's like you expressing your heart, like you bringing your heart to something, to the world. To the world, that's the star card. Okay, what's Libra's strength? Waiting for a spark, I just heard. You were waiting for a spark. But it's like the spark that you found, it's like you created it in yourself. If that makes any sense. Like, it's almost like, you know, when you're hungry, right? But like nothing sounds good. That's almost how you were with like your creativity or your passions or your actions. It's almost like the whole world was at your feet, right? But you weren't sure what you wanted to put your energy to, and you were like waiting for a certain spark. I'm getting God gave you the spark. He gave you like the inclination. And now you set out on that path. Like you were brave enough to answer God's call, Libra. or what you felt your heart was pulling you towards, okay? Okay, what's Libra strength, please? Two more came out. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups. It's almost like you healed, you recognized your past choices, okay? It's almost like you had a come to Jesus meeting with yourself. It's like you reviewed things that you recognized where your fault lines were, Libra. But I'm getting to, you like accepted something that was over. You closed the door on something. It's like you, I don't want to say you gave up, because that's not really what I mean by like giving up. It's like you recognize that something wasn't for you, okay? And you took the steps to get yourself like through the healing process of that, okay? Also getting like the support that you've had in the past, it's almost like you're giving that support to yourself though. It's like you're not looking to the past anymore, Libra, for emotional gratification or something like that. Okay? Or like I said earlier, you're bringing something together. It's like you're using the things you've been through. You see how to use them in a different way now, Libra. Okay? What's Libra's weakness or hidden influence, please? This also is giving me like, see how this is on top of his chest? It's very bowed down to my sensei. It's like you were a slave to your own emotions, Libra. Like your own nostalgia. This is like reminiscing about the good old days too. But it was keeping you in like a almost stagnant position. But like I was saying with this thing over his chest, it's like you weren't exposing the truth of your heart, the truth of who you were, or like are, right? Like you were hiding that, like keeping it under wraps. Okay. Yeah, it's like you recognize it was time to like let something go, Libra. And then with the sacrifice card, you let something go. You're like, okay, I released that. It's like, finally, I just heard, you finally were brave enough to move forward. Or to not hold on to like a reconciliation you were hoping for or something of that nature. Also getting, you don't want to go back. I think I said that earlier. You don't want to go back to the past now. Maybe something that you wanted for a long time that you were just standing here waiting for while it was like eating you alive, right? Okay. It was like eating you alive, like slowly but surely, like nagging away at you. This is like petals falling. Yeah, it was slowly like you were withering away. Something about an eating disorder, Libra, just came to me. You're recovering from an eating disorder or something like that? Okay. But it's like you've changed that. You're like changing that. I'm seeing it. You've changed it. I feel it. Okay. Libra's weakness or an influence, please. The Sun. Like I said earlier, your own self, it's like you might intimidate yourself or others. Like there's something that's like you almost scare yourself. Like you surprise yourself, is what I mean, okay? Don't get too much in your ego, Libra. Your pride. Yeah, there's something about you like taking yourself too seriously, or like you seeking attention but like the wrong kind or something like that. But it also, it's like you I don't think you realize your true power, Libra, like how much you actually bring to the table, to the world, to your creativity. It's almost as if you don't realize your own strength. Also, you might not see, people are going to look up to you a lot, and you may not be expecting that. Radiant beauty, it's like you're radiating. You're like showing your light, dude. I don't think you realize how much though. But yeah, don't let your pride get in the way, Libra. By that I mean, like, don't be scared to make mistakes or to fail or whatever, right? Don't doubt your power, Libra. Okay, what's going on in your sword energy, Libra? The Devil. So, your thoughts, your communication, right? Past, going back to the past. It's something that you're very comfortable in, okay? I'm also getting to you could be being tempted right now to do something that you know is not good for you. You could be telling yourself, it's like you could be telling yourself, hang on. It's almost like you're trying to convince yourself that something's bad for you. Or you're wondering if it's like God-given or like, you know, temptation, right? Like not all money's good money type of a thing, right? This is giving me like doubt though. It really is, because the devil will put us in fear, like you're not good enough, you know. People could be telling you that. People could be thinking what you're doing is wicked because from their perspective it is. Or like I said, they're just like intimidated by you, right? Harsh words. It's like you're trying to think from the devil's point of view. But again, this is like Capricorn, right? Earlier I said something about your steps, making a plan. It's like you're so focused on what this is. You could be misstep, Or you could be thinking about how you were in the past, okay? Don't let that deter you from what you're doing now, dude. Especially if you know you're like on the right path, Libra. Okay? Maybe you feel a little guilty. You feel guilty for moving forward or something. Okay, Libra, I'm going to end up getting more information, alright, but let's keep going. Since I was talking, I'm putting those back. What's going on in your wand energy, Libra? This could also just be like, to me, Capricorn, right? Like they can come off soulless because, or like they don't, it's like at all costs. Like if they have a goal, it doesn't matter like how it comes off to other people. Some people might think they're very cold or they're ill-intended, or you know, like whatever it takes to get to the top energy. You could just be so focused, Libra, on doing something, right? This doesn't have to be like a negative thing. Okay? Nine of Pentacles in your wand energy. It's like you feel sure of yourself and you're taking the steps and doing the things that you know will make like your goals come true, right? Like what you've aspired to do. This it's like your mind keeps getting you to backtrack or something like that. Or because it's so foreign to you. Maybe it's like surreal to you that you're actually doing what you told yourself you would. Like you're actually keeping your promises to yourself. Or something like that. And so it feels weird. Like you're doubting your own intentions or something like that. Again, I said doubting. Libra. This just gave me petty too. Don't doubt yourself, dude. Like, you know, your mind's playing tricks on you, I think, Libra. Your mind's trying to play tricks on you. Or like I said, other people, okay? The way they're communicating with you could be trying to get you to go back to the way you were, the way that always has been. This devil always reminds me of going back because the way he's like looking this way, right? Okay. What about in your Pentacle energy, Libra? What's going on in your environment and stuff? Bro. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Keeping your pain to yourself. This is very much to me with it being the difference is the 6, right? It's like just pushing forward regardless of how much something hurts, Libra. You're scared of being hurt. The difference is the 6, so it's like just, yeah, moving forward. You're moving forward regardless of how uncomfortable something is, Libra. There can also be a lot of people in pain around you that are just holding it to them, keeping it to themselves. Like they're not telling you how much something is bothering them. The Nine of Swords is usually depicted by a guy at night, right? Like it's all the the fears and stuff, like at night when we close our eyes, that are just like you can't not think about it, but they're like anxiety ridden, you know, thoughts. Yeah, people, okay, looking to the sun. People that are in pain are going to look to you for inspiration, Libra. I think I said that earlier. You're going to inspire people to express themselves in a different way. You're going to help them to be able to move through what's been holding them back for so long. There is something about that, Libra. Okay, let's keep going. What about in your cup energy, Libra? There's too many. Five of Cups, the Justice card, there you are, and the Seven of Wands. And you're not going to let anyone steal your joy anymore, Libra. Strength card. You have very strong emotion, Libra. Like I think I said earlier, you're not gonna be able to like contain it, or it's a very powerful thing. Your emotions, that is, like it's whoa. It's like you faced your inner demons, but they're still there. Like in the back of your mind, they're there. There's something about this, Libra, where it's like it comes up, but you're going against your own grain, if that makes sense. It's like you waver back and forth, but it's more than that. It's this is like you trying to calm yourself down, but like I said, I don't think you're going to be able to coax your emotions like to be calm, if that makes any sense. It's almost like it's overriding. Something's overriding. You having the courage, Libra, bravery, you having the courage to bring this together, to do this thing. It's like your courage is gonna battle your thoughts, these negative thoughts that you're having. You're expressing your emotions in a different way, Libra, in a new way. People could be surprised by that. They're like, what? This isn't the Libra I'm used to. There's something about that too. Something's not what you're used to, Libra. Like you're doing something in a different way. You're showing up differently. Okay, what happened in recent past, please? Recent past for Libra. Like this. It's still gonna bother me though, but that's okay. It's just, y'all, I'm so OCD, it just bothers me. Alright, recent past, Libra, please. Eight of Cups. You know what to give your emotion to and what not to, Libra. You figured it out. You took the time to figure it out. It's like I said earlier, it's like you gave up. Again, that's not like the right words, but you withdrew yourself from something that I don't think your heart was really in. I don't want to say to begin with, but it's almost like you recognize the truth of your emotions and not the fantasy of them. If that makes any sense to you, dude. Like, it's almost like you psyched yourself into feeling something, or like hoping it was something. There's something about that where it's like you were trying to, I don't want to say you were trying to force emotion. It's like I don't think you realized you were doing it. Or it's like you were hoping, like I said, you were hoping for some kind of reconciliation or for someone to realize something. But it's like you pulled your heart out of that. It's like the desire is gone, but it was there for a long time. You could be wondering, like, how come this is just gone all of a sudden? Because God healed your heart, like I told you. It's like you sat and looked at something from all kinds of perspectives and all through the different lenses, right? And you realized that this is what you needed to do, is to pull yourself away from it, like to take your heart out of it, to put your heart into something that you truly are passionate for or about. Okay? It wasn't like a false sense of emotion. There's like a false sense of emotion here. Perhaps someone else showed you love, but they didn't really love you. Right? It could be something like that. It's like you were used to the abuse, Libra. Fight or flight. Could also be that you just you didn't realize you were seeking people who were emotionally detached because it's what you were more comfortable with or something, or like I said, it's what you were used to. Perhaps someone else showed up who actually has like true passion for you, right? And it caused you to recognize something. It caused you to recognize that what you were attracted to is actually, it wasn't really what your heart was in. It was more of like a security blanket or something like that. Like it was familiar to you, okay? But it's like now you're putting your passion towards something that's gonna give its passion back to you, or like it's gonna be reciprocated. And that might get you thinking like, oh God, this person is just gonna use me, this person, this and that and the third. Right? But I don't think so, Libra. You'd be able to recognize it differently now than before. It's like you see yourself from a different perspective as well. Okay. Upcoming energy for Libra, please. The Magician, dude. Badass. Yeah, you're seeing yourself. It's like you, now you get it. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, Libra. I might not be able to articulate it specifically tailored to you, right? But you know, to me, this feels like Libra knows exactly what the hell Noetic is talking about. And it's something that feels very almost like surreal to you. Or like it feels like a fantasy in a way, but you're actually doing the thing. Okay, for example, like I'm going to college right now, right? Woohoo, what up, education. And it's still surreal to me. I'm just using this as an example. It's still surreal to me in a way that I'm actually doing it. Because this is like my third time trying. But I didn't really ever try before. But I'm actually like putting myself into it now. Okay? There's something like that here. Okay, Libra? Something about thriving in chaos, but you're learning how to not need the chaos anymore. It's like the spark, right? Like, I used to thrive in chaos, dude. It's not that I enjoyed the chaos, so that shit was dramatic and it was awful, dude. All the toxicity was ugh. Like, when I look back on the way I used to live my life, I'm like, dude, how did I even work? How did I wake up? How did I anything? Like, I was a hot mess and a half. But I thrived in it. Like, it pushed me to, like, work 60-hour weeks and stuff like that, which wasn't really good, necessarily. Wasn't really bad, either. But, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Or am I just, like, rambling? But it's like, I learned, like, I used to miss it. Like, the chaos, the toxicity gave me, right? It pushed me to, like, pain's a great motivator, right? But there's not really any of that now in my life, like, at all. It has been like that for quite some time now. So, for a while I was like, well, I don't really have I don't have the same, you know? And I had to figure out a way, like, to change that. Because I knew I didn't want to go back to that bullshit. I didn't, and I haven't. Right? I don't live the same as I used to. It's almost like I decided to invest in myself. And by me taking those small steps to do that, even though I was, like, kind of tempted to, like, cause drama within myself even. Okay? It didn't have to be external to me. Within myself even. I was able to finally, like, no. Like, it sounds silly. I don't know how to word it, y'all. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Sorry, Libra. I'm trying. I am trying. But it's like I don't even have there is no, like, want or desire for that shit in my life anymore. Like, no thank you. Hell no. But yeah, so it's like you're recognizing your power, Libra. You're gonna be surprised, I believe. I think you're going to be surprised at what you actually create, or what actually comes from you putting your heart into something that your heart's truly in, that wasn't just like you thought your heart was in it. Okay? Because, I mean, I'm a Libra too, right? I know that this Libra, I can think myself into an emotion for sure. Like I said, drama within myself. I can think myself into emotion if I want to. But, excuse me, I just, like, totally lost my train of thought. It's like you're tricking yourself. What? Okay, Libra, you're recognizing it's you're centered, dude. You feel very centered to me. This devil's kind of throwing me off right here, but I think this is more so you're bound and determined than anything. So yeah, it's like you're putting your heart into something your heart is actually in. And it may just be in it a little bit, right? Like you may not even realize that your heart is in something fully yet. You may be coming to the recognition of that with the Magician right here, like to the awareness of it. It's like you, yeah, you totally recognize like what your potential, dude. Okay. Let's clarify Libra. I kind of want to use Alice in Wonderland, but the cards are kind of... No, they're telling me no. Which ones then, guys? OG? Okay. I use these guys. Alright. It's up to you, Libra. You have a lot of major arcana, dude. You got the Devil, Capricorn, Hangman, Pisces, Sun card, Leo, Strength card, Leo, Awareness card, Magician, I mean, Aries. It's Aries to me, but yeah. Aries is your opposite energy, right? It's like you're following your North Node. I don't know if Aries is your North Node or not, y'all, but there's something about you following your North Node. Following, like, yeah, your truth, dude. Okay. Also getting someone else sees your heart, like they see... Someone else sees you, Libra. They see you, dude. Ten of Cups. Again with the rainbow. It's like your ultimate potential of like emotional fulfillment. Okay, this also like could be, you know, coming together with someone, but it's like you're gonna be completely, like I said earlier, so much emotion, like, dude, 10 of Cups, the Sun, like, what? It's almost like you're gonna recognize the depths of how, like, all the toxic shit you've done or been through or whatever, been involved in. It's like, it's really gonna help you. You're seeing a way to use it to your advantage to help you get through something, or you're bringing it to the world. There's something that you're creating, Libra, or expressing or sharing. Okay, you're expressing something, and it was like God's healed your heart, and now you're able to like feel this overabundance of emotion, but it's not like a fantastical thing. It's not like Libra created, if that makes any sense. The Hangman is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. Alright. Why is this 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups here for Libra? The Devil? Bro. Yes. The Devil wanted to keep you like... That could be one of your demons, right? Like I said. It's just giving me this. I don't know why, but there's something about you holding on to things that you... It's like you were waiting on something that wasn't even like good or wasn't real. It was like your pride, right? Of like wanting to win or something like that. Okay? But it's like you're at all costs, you're doing this. Like you turned away from something that was really bad for you, and no matter what, you're not going back to it, is what this is giving me right now. It's like you realized what was holding you back the whole time, and it was yourself, Libra. 4 of Cups. You're not going to be for everyone, Libra. And that's okay, dude. You've been rejected a lot, Libra. But someone's not rejecting you now. That's the thing. It's like you don't realize. I don't think you realize how much you mean to someone, or that you will. There's something about this that it's like on the outskirts, kind of. Yeah, it's like you realize that your emotional fulfillment is not from something from the past, Libra. It's not. You were just holding on to it out of like your pride, dude. Okay? Don't doubt yourself, Libra. Don't reject yourself, dude. Please. Again, don't doubt yourself. Don't reject your own self. Don't dim your own light. Don't hide your heart anymore, Libra. You're not going to be able to hide your heart anymore, Libra. You're not going to be able to. Because you were freed up for something that's truly like... Your heart could have been leading you this whole time and you didn't realize that's what it was. There's something, it's like real, not weird, but real intertwined with your thoughts and your emotions, dude. Like you're true of heart, though. Pure of heart. You have like an innocent heart, like you're a heart of gold. I just heard, Libra. People might really be surprised that, like, even though you've been through all this crazy shit and done all this crazy shit, you still, it's like you're pure of heart. There's something about this, Libra. The devil couldn't get your heart all the way. God saved your heart, bro. He protected your heart. It's like your heart was like, had a shield around it. And even though it might have been like, it couldn't be fully penetrated. It might have been like pricked a little bit, you know? But there's something here about your heart. You kept your, not your innocence, but your heart has always been the same in a certain way. Like no matter how much money you had or didn't have, your weight or not, it's like you've always been the same person deep inside. You just might have shown a totally different side to that, but you were still you at the heart of everything. Like no matter what, you were still you. 5 of Wands. Yeah. You're going against your own grain, Libra. But I'm getting more so that you're like fighting off this devil energy. It's like your thoughts are conflicting with your... You feel funny about doing something and you could think you're doing it for the wrong reasons or something like that. Or you're wondering if you are. You know if you are or not, Libra, period. Okay. But like, yeah, the chaos. There's a lot of chaotic, you have chaotic thoughts, Libra. There's something, it's like you might think you're crazy. You know better, dude. There's something here about the fantasy with Pisces too, like the fantastical. There's something here that's like, you could think something's too good to be true, or like it isn't true. There's something here about that where it feels similar, kind of. But it's almost like it's safer for you. You feel as though it's safer for you to think something's bad for you or something like that. Your spark. There it is, your spark. This is in your wand energy. So it's like I told you earlier, you taking the steps that you know you need to, regardless of what's going on around you, to get to your goals, right? Making a step-by-step plan or a list, or there's something about that. You were given some kind of big inspiration. And this adds up to the 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you've overcome, you're overcoming. You're able to ward off these thoughts, dude, as long as you keep level-headed, steady grounded. Remember I said something about that, level-footed or something earlier? Okay, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Why is this here for Libra? Ace of Pentacles. You chose to walk away. You chose to walk away, Libra. Period. That's what that gave me the most. You chose to walk away. You were shown the way and you took the steps. 3 of Swords in your cup energy. Again, this is giving me like pain is like your biggest motivator, but you're learning a different way to overcome your pain, or to lessen it, to lessen your pains. There's something about that. What you will and will not allow to get to you anymore. It's like because you recognize who you are and all that. There's something about that, like I was saying earlier, no matter what anyone says to me, it's not going to change how I truly feel about myself, right? That's what this is to me too right now. It's like I can choose to give into that or not. Into the pain. I can choose to. It's up to me what beast I feed. Okay. 8 of Cups, please. It's 8 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. You were waiting for someone else to have like emotional spark. I just keep getting that, Libra. This is you putting your energy into things or people that you knew were like emotionally detached, like I said earlier, dude. You see that nothing fruitful has come from that for you. You know that though, but you knew it when you were doing it. Deep down you knew, Libra. It's like you were hurting yourself, like on purpose. I've done that too, dude. I used to do that all the time, bro. My whole thing was, it's like I told somebody a long time ago, I was like, it sounds silly, but it's almost kind of like, I don't know if I was in a group or where I was at, but I was like, it's almost like, if I'm hurting myself, right, I'm supposed to be the one who loves myself and treats myself better than anyone else. So if I'm doing these things to my body, like by doing drugs or whatever, the choices I'm making, right? If I'm hurting myself, there's nothing anyone else can technically do to me. Which is silly, but that was kind of my thing, right? Made sense to me. There's something about that, Libra. About you giving to things that you knew. Like you actually deep down knew that it was like, there wasn't really a reward in it. Not like of a positive nature. But you would give to it anyway. Again, waiting for spark. Okay, what's the Magician? Magician, please. It's like what you're used to. There really is something about that. You going against your grain and all that. The 6 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. Yeah. Moving on up, moving on up. And 6 of Cups twice. You're clear-minded about your past, dude. You're no longer in fantasy world about your past. You're now able to use your past to your benefit, to bring it together. And as long as you keep like It's like you reflected about stuff, right? You reflected about your emotions, but you did so in a clear... It's almost like you have no feels about the past. Like you feel no ways. Like you've healed that. Again, your heart is healed. There's something about you no longer having any kind of resentment, any of that shit. It's like you've let that go. God's healed your heart, and now he's able to fill you up. Now you're going to be filled with all the goodness. It's almost like it's your time, Libra. But you doubting yourself, doubting your potential, doubting your ability, capability, your strength even. This is giving me like hurting myself. Again, hurting myself. You're not doing that though anymore, Libra. This is telling me you're not doing that. You're not going to do that anymore. It's almost like you have a clean slate, dude. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, clean slate. And so now you're able to be met with someone that has their heart the same as yours, or similar to yours, if that makes sense. It's like you've restored God. You and God together have restored. There's the Strength card again, and then there's the 6 of Swords, bro. You and God have restored your heart. It's like you took the actions for yourself, right? God does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Okay? By you taking the actions and overcoming your demons, right? By facing them head on and recognizing the truth of who you are, dude. The truth of your heart. The truth of everything about you. It's like God's healed you, but you healed yourself too. It's like it was a joint effort. Now you're able to move forward. Okay, Libra, I'm sorry to rush the end, but apparently I'm not good at timing. Well, I still have a little time left, but I have to leave soon, and so I don't want to let myself get too more carried away, alright? So I'm going to get you an aggravator and I'm going to go. Don't steal your own joy, dude. Don't let them steal your joy, Libra. Only you can steal your own joy. And don't do that to yourself, okay? This feels really good, dude. It really does. So I still feel like I'm missing something. That could be your thing too. You might still feel like you're missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. It's very like apparent to you, even. Let me know in the comments, okay? If you feel so, like you want to, or whatever, right? But yeah, it's like you cleared up your past, dude. There's something about that, Libra, okay? Okay. Positive thinking, abundance, patience. Affirmator for Libra, please. Options. You always have the choice to choose different, dude. Don't limit yourself though. Like don't take that literally, bro. What I mean is like don't put yourself in a box. There is no box, Libra. Gentleness. Be gentle with yourself, Libra. Especially with the devil and the 5 of Wands here, you could really be tempted to like be petty as hell, okay? Or like tell yourself all these wrong things, like all these bad things about yourself, like you just going back over that again and again and again, and it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself that you're a bad person or something like that, or that all you cause is pain and destruction or something. Ultimate potential, bro. Again with the rainbow. Didn't I say ultimate potential earlier somewhere in here? I'm sure I did. Be gentle and kind to yourself, Libra. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to reach your ultimate potential. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, excuse me. weathering the storms. Okay, but yeah. Be gentle with yourself about the choices you made in your past, alright? And if you make mistakes now, like, I mean, you know, be balanced and, like, be objective as possible, Libra, about yourself. And if you need to, like, look at yourself objectively, do that. I think it's a good thing to do, okay? To look at yourself as though you're looking at a close friend or someone you care about or something like that. How would you talk to them? Okay, talk to yourself that way, right? But every day you can choose to be the best person you were. Do your best every day, Libra. Some days are going to be better than others, and that's okay. But try to be as consistent with yourself as possible, alright? And when you falter, get yourself up and accept it as, like, not a failure, but as, like, okay, well, I know now this, right? Use it as a learning experience, Libra, and don't be too harsh on yourself. Dude, that keeps coming up. Stop being so damn hard on yourself, Libra, period. Something about you need to listen to music or, like, tune out your own thoughts or something like that. Also be gentle with those around you. Like, there might be offering of a lot of different opinions. I know it says options, but opinions, like I said earlier. You know. You don't have to be all rude to them and shit, right? You can just ignore them. There's something about, like, letting someone down easily or something. Okay, Libra. Alright, I have to go. But thank you, like I said, thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me be your grasshopper, and I hope you'll be mine too. Like I said, I hope this helped you in some way, form, or fashion. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye! Peace. Bye, Libra.